Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this talk show. My name is Frank Awaji Rosso. Today we're there with the head coach of Rivers United. Of course, you can anyhow way you want to put him. If you want to equate him with the kind of Mourinho or maybe any other big coach in the world, he's the head coach of Rivers United. Coach Finidi George. Coach, how you doing?
Good morning. I do fine. No, I do fine.
You look very fresh.
Yes, yes. I look more relaxed.
Very relaxed. You know, unlike the last time I see you, the deal is done. A lot of people go always talk and say, yeah, almost everything done, almost day over. Maybe now it be the reason why you look very, very fresh today. So, how far? How you feel?
Yeah, we just wait make Sunday come so that we will play them last match against Casino. It's a long season. We're happy we're in this position. You know, those teams go one day where we did, but it's not an easy league. So we're happy to do where we did. So by God's grace, come Sunday we'll leave the job.
Well, of course, coach going to speak English, me I going to speak Pidgin. Now, one thing when they make me very happy, when I get a very good time for Champions League, to some, you know, go 2 day like good time because of the experiences I don't get for Champions League. When we talk about CAF Champions League, and to some of us went on to follow this game over the years, not the Champions League, even local league. We know so on a day for group of death for inside there, because even the CAF Champions League winner and the Champions League and Confederation day for that same group one a day. What be your experience for that Champions League one at the first group?
We learn now. We learn a lot. Easy. You know, to play against or in the same group when CAF Champions League, former winner day and Confederation. You know, so a difficult task, you know, to be in that group.
But when I don't learn something.
Yes, we have learned that we have to be better in some aspect of the game. Tactically, strength-wise, and that mental toughness. So we will be in the same situation next season. So our experience in this year's tournament has told us a lot. So we'll make better recruitment.
How you can feel? How you can say when I know me match the way you be expect them from the day when I start them? Everybody go this one at least on a feel like 2 games or win plenty to even position on ourselves for better position for the CAF Champions League. How you feel? How as on a carry back out for the CAF Champions League?
They're very sad. Yeah, like the game against Bakin, and that we lost it in the last 2 minutes of the game. You know, in short, I would say extra time of the second half. You know, so it was a very sad one. Yeah, some other games, you know, we lost. Also against Pyramid, we were leading, and then all of a sudden, players crumbled. You know. That's why I was talking about that mental toughness. We'll see.
Well, yeah, well, you go see that those games, like because of the first time for a very long time when they never Rivers United never go to CAF Champions League. You feel say now because of those things, now make the reaction there like that from the coaching crew approach and down to the players approach. You feel say now because you don't think when they enter CAF Champions League, don't be like saying they come. If you say that approach, or you get something beyond that.
The director can say Johnny just come. You know, for some of the players, it's a new tournament. Nobody, apart from 1 or 2, and the rest, they have not played on that level.
Yeah.
You know, so going there for the first time, I know some of them, majority of them will struggle. So, and that was what we noticed.
Okay, so now Champions League is over, and then we're preparing for another year for Rivers United. Now we'll come back to the league proper. League at a point, you on at the top of the league with plenty points, like 5 points. I think we don't remember some time, and then the fluctuation come. What you go really and tell us what will be the main reason when the fluctuation come there like that.
I would say couple of the fact that we lost out in the Champions League and the accumulation of games. Yeah, as a coach, you know that there will be some down moments during the season, but the time that it happened was crucial. If those games were, if they spread out those games that we're not playing 4 games at a row, I think we would have done better. Maybe we would have lost maybe 2 of those games, but for the fact that we play 4 matches in a row, in 2 weeks we played 4 matches, I think that affected the team.
And they come from Champions League that time. Of course, experience for Champions League and pressure as well for Champions League really affect the team. And then we come to the league here. It's very difficult to say they're not win. At least even 1 game out of the 4 outstanding. Well, now we don't leave all those ones. All those ones are history. The new one when they want on one crate now Sunday. Sunday we hear Enugu Rangers now. Of course, then they play Ikorodu City in Lagos and Ona. When the Rivers United on a day home and they play Katsina. If mathematical chance day for your opponent, but what be your confidence?
One is that Ikorodu never lose any match this season for Lagos. Okay. They played 1 or 2 draws in their stadium there, and that tells us that what's come to us, they will not lose. For them not losing and we winning here will give us the title. So we're banking on that. We know we've been okay at home.
Yeah.
Lately, winning with more than 1 goal. So we know on Sunday we're going to win our home match, and then of course our fingers that if we do also will not lose.
Okay. How you go feel if you win the league this season? This is not the first time. You don't win with the Imba. Abi are they wrong?
No, you are not.
There's only a year from the horse's mouth.
No, you're not wrong.
So if you win now, it will come be the second time when they win league for Nigeria League. How you go feel?
Yeah, very, very. It will make me happy now. As a coach, you always want to win. But to win this league, twice in 4 years, I think for the second time, if I can win it for the second time in 4 years, that would be a great achievement for me. So I'm looking forward to that.
How you don't prepare the boys? Because everybody, the last Rivers people want party for this league. We don't hear a lot of things they happen, and people don't buy JC. A lot of people don't prepare how they want carry celebrate the league. How you don't prepare the boys? How ready the boys them done? I mean players.
We are quite ready for the task. They know what's at stake. The players know what they can benefit by winning the league. So all seriousness will be in this match, this last match that we play. So for us, we'll continue to do our training. Notwithstanding for playing at home, we have to win the league. We'll just be focused. We have 2 days more. We have finished our training. We have 2 days more to prepare and make sure the boys are 100% focused for the match.
Well, if you talk about scoring more than 1 goals for home, and the thing on the sweet me because before early time for more especially inside the CAF Champions League, they struggle to score more goals. What think be the thing when you don't do now when they pass what thing be done they happen before?
I think the scorers have more confidence, and the attacking players are also supplying the strikers with good balls. So that's why we are scoring. So I think it's a collective stuff, collective interest in all the players that we have to perform. So supplies are coming from the midfielders, and the attackers are having good opportunities to score.
All right, coach. a lot to really talk about, but I will just shorten the things then. Because we will still talk about all these things maybe before Sunday, or even after the games then when we won't play. Maybe when we don't win. In fact, no be maybe. When we don't win the league, we need to sit down again, talk them. So final, one I go ask you now. How you see the league generally? This one outside your team now, because some years when we watch this league, we get some changes when we don't see now. Sometimes people know if you go away, go win league, it must be home win, home win, home win. But right now, we don't see people like Enugu don't go by us, don't win match. People like other teams don't go away, go win game against Wiki, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't become a so. Wait till we talk about the league. We don't improve.
I would say the league is improving. We have not gotten there yet, and a lot of things that has to be put in place. Finance is one, and we need more sponsors to help the league grow. And apart from that, there are other little things that I feel we have to do to enhance and even the performance of the players. Pitch also is another key factor. If we want to go grass, there should be grass all through. So now you see astro or synthetic in some majority of the pitches in the country, and then few pitches like the one we have here, grass. We have grass here, Uyo. Where else? Very few. Maybe Uyo. Apart from that, it's just astro, and it's really affecting the game.
So you mean they affect the players if they don't play on the pitch?
Yes, of course. You see most players develop some certain injuries based on the tough they are playing on. So I can recall when I was in Eimba, we had a lot of players with knee issues, based on the tough of the Eimba stadium. So if they can upgrade on that, make it a compulsory thing that it will cost some money to change from the astro to grass, but if they do that, I think it will help the players.
Well, let's look at you now as a coach. Now, if you don't play for so many places, you don't play for Super Eagles of Nigeria, you don't play outside. I'm not saying Champions League.
Yeah, of course. I played 2 Champions League finals. I won one, lost the other one.
Which one you mean? With which club?
With Ajax, we won against AC Milan, and the other one, same with Ajax, we lost against Juventus.
That Ajax, can one could be there with one that
Yes.
And who again? Joshua?
Frank Rijkaard, Mark Overmars, Patrick Kluivert, the 2 brothers, Boo. We had Mike Reisig, Danny Blaine, Litmanen,
As they call the names, they sweet me. The Champions League no be game for small picking, no be for children, and it take people when they committed to win Champions League. How you feel to win Champions League as a coach now in
Nigeria? It's great. No, it's great.
No. How is it affecting? How they affect your life? Because you now, they see people. When they see players, you know where you belong. So how you they feel when?
Yeah, for me, I'm a normal guy, so that is the past. The history is there. It's only when you want to fight me, I will tell you go and have a good look, but apart from that, it's just a normal thing. You're opportune to be at the right place at the right time. So it's not everybody that can be in the right club at the right time to win Champions League. So it's a difficult cup to win. That's why you take it serious, when you are opportune to be in those situations.
Apart from that, I think you played your local club then. You play for Real Betis.
Yes, Betis, Real Mallorca, Ipswich Town.
Wow.
We were one of the first players to play in the UK. You know, myself, I think, was the Yobo. I think Yobo was there. Very few, you know, before others started going. Kanu Wanko as well, you know, he went from Inter Milan to Arsenal. So we opened the way for others. For others, you know, but I have so many Nigerian players in the Premier League. So it's a good thing. Someday you can look back and say, okay, I played in this league, played in that league, and played in that league. You know, so you enjoy that moment. You know.
As they talk, the thing they sweet me. Well, just as they sweet me now, as they pay me now, that's how we go. They sweet Arsenal fans. For 22 good years, they never win Champions League. Their former coach as a Wenger stayed there, I think, 22 years.